basketball fan. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set. Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Paul. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Back to Morant. And he drives in. Memphis the rebound. Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Clock at 2. They get it again. Outside Bain. Out to the wing. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. With 1 on the clock. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones here.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Durant with the big finish.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Booker, the pass to Durant. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
And such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Now here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
Pass to Durant. Ayton inside. Adams covering. Up top, Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 3 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Phoenix no good that time either. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And that one's good. Paul.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And Booker pulls it down.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Durant's shot is off. The Grizzlies have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Brooks against Aiden. Brooks outside. Now here's Adams. He's guarded by Paul. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Booker for three. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. Brooks the pass to Morant, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Back to Okogie. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Payne with it. Now guarded by Booker. Booker against Payne. Jackson left side. Jackson drawing the double team. 5 on the clock. Paul with a steal. Outside Durant. Into the lane. And Durant slams it home.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Durant.
Walking foul call. Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Okogie. Now Durant. From outside the arc. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Morant with it, now guarded by Ayton. Adams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Payne against Booker. Outside for Brooks. Left side Morant. Back to Brooks. 4 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. The Suns leading. Ayton with it, guarded by Morant. Ayton passes to Durant, and the layup is good. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Oh, man. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Screen by Durant. 36 seconds left in the first half.
And KD just doing a great job of initiating some contact, drawing a guy closer, and he'll get free throws from it.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And the Suns making a change here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. T.J. Warren comes in for Okogie. Ross, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Well, Adams, with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Jackson against Durant. Pass to Ross. Fades. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
49.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Knocked loose. Back to Payne. Outside Ross. It's Warren on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Warren's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, just working on extending that range. T.J. Warren in the offseason wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
To the inside. Left side Jones. Here's Conchar. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Conchar's got his first bucket in this one.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Ross. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Pass to Aldama. Kennard outside. To the left wing. Jones with the ball. And rejected.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Here's Ross. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Conchar. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Outside Ross. Pass to Biyombo. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Warren. Biyombo with a steal. Payne on the bounce. Deflected. They retain possession. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Timeout. One fans in the building get a free T-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for
Jones against Payne. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second
And he knocks down the first one. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Oh, a clear look for Ross. Gets an open look and hits it. Ross has got 5 points now this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Inside. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside Payne. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Jones. Pass to Aldama. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Kennard against Ross. Here's Baisley. And the Suns get another 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Aldama. Crafty move. And it's good on the lay-in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Ross. And the Suns get it back. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Jones. And he converts the layup.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Kennard. Oh, deflected. Here's Conchar. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The Suns on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, great job with the eyes. What separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Outside Morant. To the middle. Jackson can't get it to go.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Jackson.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
A good look from Bane. Man, he's on the money with his first shot today. Bane's got his first points of the night.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Outside Morant. Going inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Durant on the attack. Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And the Suns lead by 4.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Bane against Booker. Bane, the pass to Morant. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Here's Adams. On the take. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. That's tipped. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Up top, Paul. Pounded by Morant. Outside Booker. This one for 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Paul Paul's got his third assist of the night.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's Morant driving inside. Morant with the flare!
Can you say prime-time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Durant. And he can't get that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Inside to take the lead. Durant pulls it in. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the drive. Count it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Morant pass to Jackson. And here's Bain. Pass to Adams. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within one.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Taking 2 shots.
Previous plays over the game.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still appealed.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, the defense must avoid sending Durant to the line, especially when the game is this close. Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
And here's Morant. Count it!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, clock's the big factor.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. Timeout called. Memphis. They're losing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth.
Let's get loud, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
Here's Morant. Oh, he missed it. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. With the late victory, they upset.
Coach, we'd like
be in a competitive position.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. A look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Harden has a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Harden's got the game going here with the first basket for the 76ers.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Adams finds Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant against Harden. Morant with a wide open look. And Embiid pulls it down. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon.
Oh, and slam it down!
Take off! Oh, my
Oh,
goodness!
did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
Here's Embiid. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Inside, Adams. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Philadelphia's ball.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Harden surveying the D. In the corner, it's Harris. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break, Memphis. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Payne against Maxey. Back to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid with the screen on Morant. Harden to pass to Maxey. Morant with the steal. Here's Jackson. Kick out to Adams. Morant right side. Adams with it. Maxey covering. It's Morant in the corner. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes it so special. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
And the shot goes down. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Back to Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Payne kicks to Adams. Morant against Harden. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Embiid with the screen on Morant. This one for 3. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 5 now.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And don't go away.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Taking a look at the 76ers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Embiid. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams. We hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Harden outside. From deep three-point range. And no good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of JaVale Embiid.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And with it, guarded down by Jackson. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. 5 to shoot to the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll. And he continues to put in work in the paint.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Harden against Morant. Morant with the steal.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant. Taking 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. To the middle. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Harden. 11 points for Joel Embiid.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Morant with it. Now defended by Embiid. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Good challenge that time by Embiid, using all that length quite well.
Misses from close range. Down low, here's Harden. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
2 minutes
And a
remaining.
wide open look for Payne. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Morant with it. Maxey covering. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Harden. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Jackson a screen on Harden.
Oh, my goodness! Almost down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Maxey with it. Now defended by Adams. Embiid. Harden outside. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency. Look out!
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the
And so much good for the
Get ready for the double lucky.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Luke Kennard out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
Milton passes to Niang. Back to Milton. Passes it to Niang. Here's Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jones kicks to Kennard. And here they come. Here's Niang. And that one is hammered home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Aldama can't hit. The 76ers leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Tillman. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Milton. Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
They'll double in with Harrell. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Now the 76ers on the break. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Tillman. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Niang.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he gets it to go. Niang's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by McDaniels. He kicks to Harrell. Harrell, a screen on Kennard. Milton passes to Niang. Feeds it to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Milton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Melton.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Melton hits them both. 1:04 left in the third. Jones tries in. Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. Out to the right wing. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Milton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Milton. Inside. And Harrell slips it in.
Boy, great movement by Harrell, rolling off the pick that time. Gets himself into a good scoring position there.
No good on that one. And so it's Philadelphia, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in its small forward. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Grant. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Enzo Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. Morant against Harden. Embiid comes with a double team. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
The 76ers leading by 15. And here's Harden. To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Kicks to Brooks. Out to the wing. Morant looking around. 4 on the shot clock. And the 3-ball is good. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jackson, a screen on Harden. Grant, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Morant's got 36.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Harden against Morant. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks kicks to Bane. Adams sets the pick for Bane. Adams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Morant against Harden. Passes to Harris. Embiid with a screen on Morant. 5 on the clock. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Maxey attacking. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant outside. Adams the pass to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Fires from deep. That shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Harden gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's Morant missing. way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
One-on-one here. Here's Bain. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now Maxey into the lane. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. So it's Philadelphia now. coming off a Suns make. Harden with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Embiid inside. He's against Ayton. Embiid, good.
Well, the footwork, the patience. Watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ayton inside. Embiid covers. Paul against Maxey. Paul, the open look. That one's wide left.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games.
Oh, wow! I didn't see that coming. Woo, filthy handles from Harden. He loves toying with the D's emotions.
Timeout for the
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Defense should expect this from Harden. He rarely misses a chance to draw a shooting foul.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Maxey passes to Harden. Here's Embiid. And no good. Ayton with the defensive effort. Durant, pass to Ayton. It's good.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Paul for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good luck in trying to match up with Paul in these sets. He's just so good. It's nearly impossible trying to stop him from breaking your defense apart.
Embiid. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Embiid's got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Paul. Oh, stolen by Harden. Harris down low. And stolen by Booker.
2 minutes.
And here comes the break. Ayton with it. Picked up by Tucker. Ayton, no good. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Booker, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Harden with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passers of all time.
Outside Harden. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing to the middle. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Durant. Paul's got his 2nd bucket on the night. Outside Harden. Harris finds Harden. Tucker with a screen. Harden drives in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Always under control. The game of James Harden, look, it's crazy. He just goes at his own pace.
Harden hits them both. Booker with it. Guarded now by Maxey. And Booker with the jam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Harden from outside. Connects from downtown. Harden's got 11.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Tucker with a screen on Booker. Harden from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job of hitting through the screen.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers. And for the Suns, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Harden into the lane. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Booker is the guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. PA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Durant with a screen on Harden. Paul passes to Durant. From deep. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Paul against Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That is a gamer, and his name is Chris Paul. Absorbs the contact well on his way up and finds ways to finish. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs, because he will punish you if you do.
Embiid gets the bucket.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter playing as a stretch 5.
Up top, Paul, defended by Harden. Harden against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Here's Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by Maxey. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Here's Harris. Outside Tucker. Inside, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Joel Embiid.
Perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Booker no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And here's Embiid. Back to Tucker. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Harris finds Embiid to the paint. And Harris throws it down.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Phoenix no good that time either. The Sixers leading. 1:10 left in the first half. Harden, the pass to Harris. Tucker with the ball. Guarded by Durant. Outside Maxey. Tucker with a screen. From the baseline. Offensive board. Outside for Harden. Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Now Embiid. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Okay! And he goes in for the dunk.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Maxey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. Nie comes in for Tucker. McDaniels is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Milton subbed in for James Harden.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Melton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Milton passes to Harrell. Melton outside. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Melton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Right side Warren. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tough defense on that play for Warren. It's a credit to his shooting ability that he was able to get the shot off at all.
And so Warren nails them both. Here's Melton. He gets it off. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
Your Suns, 37. The 76ers, 41.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
Taking a look at Philadelphia. George Niang out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. He drops it from range.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skills. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Ross can't get it to go. Philadelphia's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Phoenix grabs the miss. Intercepted. Down low. Here's Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
Assist goes to
And you know Harrell wants to jam it. No layups here. He loves flushing it home.
Pass to Baisley. Right side Payne. Back to Baisley. And stolen by Harrell. Melton with the ball. The elbow's there. And Harrell throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And Harrell with the strong finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Clock at 6. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Baisley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Phoenix, there is Beasley.
He's perfect from the line this time. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Milton against Payne. To the paint. Ball stolen. And now the Suns fast break. Ross for 3. On target from range. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the middle. Here's Niang. Pass to Harrell. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Now Biyombo. Here's Ross. Inside. Baisley. Knocked away. Stolen by Melton. Here's Milton. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. To the inside. Kicks it out to Warren. For the lead. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pin. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
the previous play is under review
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so Warren nails them both.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for him.
Pass to Niang. It's McDaniels on the wing. Melton outside. Will it go? And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. And Harrell throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Melton outside. Outside Milton. Back to Melton. Reverses. Pass to Niang. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it down from distance. Niang's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Ross. 5 points in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Melton. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Durant, pass to Ayton. Back to Durant. They get it again. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Pass to Harden. Philadelphia, the rebound. Outside Maxey. Back to Tucker. Harden with it. Tucker with a screen on Booker. Here's Harden. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
To the paint. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns. Outside Maxey. Pass to Harris. Now here's Harden. Booker defending. Harris passes to Harden. The 3. And it's Harden again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Durant with a screen on Harden. Down low. And that one's good by Durant. And it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Tucker with a screen on Booker. And it's Harden again missing.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And Harris does not back down on these important possessions. He loves coming through for his guys.
Outside Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Harris.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
2 minutes
Harden with it.
Game. 2 minutes.
From deep 3-point range. Here's Tucker. Off target from 3-point range.
That is not the shot they needed there. He definitely really trying to get a better look.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 19 points.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
against Harden. Paul with the bucket.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
Paul against Maxey. Tucker with a screen on Paul. For three, Maxey. Durant pulls it in. And here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Aiden. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here we go, all alone. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Yeah, and B just terrorizes defenses on the inside.
Good on both.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Tucker against Durant. And Durant slams it home.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
The offensive rebound. Embiid. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Aiden's got space. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, hard alley, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
The 76ers.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. Into 2K. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot, manning the middle.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Here's Paul. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Good on the bucket.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here's a Kobe, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Morant. Here he goes.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Morant. A beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 8 points.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Okogie. Nice D from Brooks. Booker against Morant. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. First shot, first basket. He's on the blocks fast.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Morant. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Outside, Bain. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And the 3 off target.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Katie with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
Here's Morant. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Tries again. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Didn't shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Durant nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Morant outside. And stolen by Ayton. For three, Booker, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Suns on top. They're up by one. And we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And one more thing they've done well tonight, they've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's a Kogi in at the three. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
The long strides of Durant allowing him to gain the advantage on the drive. The defense couldn't recover.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Paul.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And KD throws it down.
That is a monster jam. He's got some power to his game, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, great. Defense, Clark just a second too late to block his path. Morant with it, guarded now by Durant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's KD, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Okogie. Suns moving the ball around. Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through.
One of the best in the business. Durant in the flow. Loves to work off the screen and roll.
Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. 1:49 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Jackson, just 4 to shoot. Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on 8.
Team foul.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle. Getting the shot off despite the foul.
At the line for 2.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Back to Durant. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Ayton inside. Adams defending. Outside Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Morant missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2 over Brooks. The shot by KD. No good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Booker. Pocket 6. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
KD with it. He's got 19. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Desmond Bane.
Throw good, Bane.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
Morant left side. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. They've got Kennard. He's out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the small forward position.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Jones looking for an opening. Kennard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3-ball with such confidence. When you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
And there's the drive. That one's good, and the Grizzly leaders get down to 5 on the bucket from Biyombo.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Kennard's shot is off. The Sun shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Payne passes to Baisley. Biyombo with it. Jones covering. Back to Biyombo. There's the feed to Payne. Ross on the wing. Buries it down low. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Jones. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Aldama's got his first points of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Ross kicks to Payne. To the middle. Pass to Ross. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. And the pass to Jones. They set the pick. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Conchar, the pass to Tillman. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones against Warren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
And good job there by Warren to draw the foul and get to the line. It's all about positioning, and he really forced the D's hand there to draw the contact.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Jones. Passes it to Conchar. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ross with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Ross has got 7 now in this quarter.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Ross. Down low. Biyombo kicks to Warren. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Jones. High, arcing shot. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter.
And please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ball passes to KD.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Outside, Dane to the paint. Jackson kicks to Morant. Over Paul. Brooks finds Jackson. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Payne. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Morant against Paul. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Ayton kicks to Booker. Outside Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And that's 21 points for Kevin Durant.
The offensive arsenal of Durant is limitless. He fills it up so fast in a multitude of ways.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
The second chance effort. Adams finds Brooks. Now the pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the Suns. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Durant feeling it out a bit. Brooks grabs the board.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Pass to Adams. Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most. That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Morant outside. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Adams. Back to Morant. 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
At the line for 2. The previous play is under
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something like
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
An exciting player with a bright future. Morant knows he has to come up big when needed. Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from a stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Morant outside to the inside. Adams. Money.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 36.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Knocked loose. Paul kicks to Booker. For 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And that's an intentional foul.
Devin Booker, second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. He kicks to Durant. Can't cash in from close range. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A solid win on the road for David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Make sure to get home safely. And we look
second units from both teams. That could be the difference in this game, Clark.
You know, depth is so important in this league. You know, everybody can play, but you have to have quality depth and teams that understand their respective roles within their group. So managing their stars' minutes is important, and that's part of what depth allows you to do. So you need guys that understand their roles and are ready to produce every game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Memphis. On the wing, Harden. Back to Maxey. Clock at 4. Lots of room. And he comes up with a bucket. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Memphis with the ball. Oh, stolen by Harris. Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Now here's Jackson with the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Tucker with a screen on Morant. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Off target with the 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Bain against Harris. Fires for 3. And the basket by Bain.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Tucker with a screen on Morant. Here's Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
But, you know, he may be the best player in the league at drawing contact, James Harden. I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defense.
And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And stolen by Bain. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Desmond Bain taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Tucker with a screen on Morant. Here's Harden. There's the drive. Pass to Embiid. Tucker up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Bane. Tucker with a screen on Bane. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Out to Harris. Tucker with a screen on Bane. Here's Harden. Offensive rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Morant. The three ball. Drills it from deep. Morant's got 5.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Three-pointer, Harden. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jackson with a screen on Harden. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. Hunting. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at it.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
the previous play is under review.
Foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position, while Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Embiid's consistency from deep is really...
Oh, my! Big time right there. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Embiid misses. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. Beyond the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden finds Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Harden against Morant.
And then Morant with the dunk. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Embiid a screen on Morant. And he lobs it up top. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ. Superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Fires the three. No good on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden with it. Jackson in his pocket. And he commits the intentional foul.
Dylan Brooks. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. 3-pointer Harden. Here's Tucker. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
Brooks left side. There's the three. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And it's Morant missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in the class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Morant with it, now guarded by Harris. And the dunk by Jackson.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
For three, Maxey. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And Morant drops them both. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Trailing by 8. Harden against Morant. Harden, the pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
The free throw drops for Morant. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Conchar, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Kennard in for Bain. Milton passes to Harrell. Here's Niang. Back to Harrell. Here's Aldama to the paint. To the right side. And the basket by Tillman.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
1 second left. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys.
Good stuff. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Montrezl Harrell. Jalen McDaniels is out there with George Niang. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Milton in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Jones against Milton. Down low. Tipped. Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Philadelphia, DeAnthony Melton.
And Melton drops them both. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Aldama. Outside Jones. Kennard on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. Well, the 76ers shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Milton finds Melton. Pass to Niang.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones against Milton. Here's Kennard. Ooh, Harrell with the denial.
You know, when Harrell does a good job with his positioning defensively, he can block some shots. Solid job right there.
Here's Kennard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The rebound by Melton. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits.
Montrezl Harrell can be so many things for this team. One of the best small ball 5s in the NBA.
To the inside. Here's Niang. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
And a little more about Montrezl Harrell. What an addition he is to any roster club.
I agree with you, B.A., whether he's starting or coming off the bench. Harrell brings great energy and production. A real injection as a spark plug.
Milton against Jones. To the middle. Tillman misses. The Sixers trailing. Melton passes to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Boy, that's a forceful, intimidating slam by Harrell. Dared the defense to try to stop him there, and I don't think they wanted to.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Harrell. Outside McDaniels. Melton outside. The 3. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. 1:56 left in the third. Here's Tillman. Good work there as he goes. Tillman's got his second basket of the game.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Here's Melton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Melton. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. Tucker comes in for Niang. Tobias Harris checked in for McDaniels. And it's Harden in for Milton. Jackson with a screen on Harden. Here's Morant.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Outside Bain. From deep. The rebound by Melton. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Tucker against Jackson. Here's Embiid. Not going to go that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Here's Brooks. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for the Sixers.
Your 76er, Tyrese Maxey.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks.
I see him.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Embiid with a steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 3-pointer. And another miss by Philadelphia. Left side, Morant.
What determination from Morant in the paint. Getting his shot off despite being fouled.
First team foul.
That free throw no good.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to...
Oh, throw it down!
Nice.
Steven Adams.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Harden. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Adams doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The drive by Harden. Off target at the rim. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Here's Morant on the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Tucker, the pass to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Outside Morant. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. The 3, here's Harris. The shot off that time. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. connects from downtown.
3 points.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Maxey passes to Tucker. Outside Harden. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bain. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Harden, the pass to Maxey. 4-3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Embiid into the lane. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Still Sixers ball.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Maxey. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Brooks. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. Morant with the slam!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 20-5 run. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Bain. Now Morant, 6 to shoot. Adams with the ball. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Cheering on your team.
to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward.
Little contact is not going to do enough against a guy like P.J. Tucker.
Now Kevin Durant, ball outside. On the wing, Booker. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Hey fans, clap your hands for your Sixers ENT.
Dwayne Dedmon's. Checked in for the 76ers.
Make some noise, everybody.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and Anthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Embiid. Oh!
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
A drive by Paul. Dedmon with the block. Harden outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harden kicks to Maxey. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. With the fadeaway. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 5 minutes.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Maxey passes to Harden. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the dunk by Embiid.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Okogie, the pass to KD. Driving in. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Harden. He has 5. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Booker. And there's the pass to Embiid. The shake. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here is Durant after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And then Durant with the dunk.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. And he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
To the middle. Here's Dedmon. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Over to the left wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Maxey.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
Durant hits them both.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Maxey finds Embiid. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Harden. Rejected by Booker. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Durant.
But Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Paul, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Suns have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Now, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production. Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. Well, we've all seen it. The mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns.
Your 76ers. And your Sixers youth.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Phoenix.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
They got Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey. Then it's Dwayne and Dedmon, and it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the 76ers call time here. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Maxey passes to Dedmon. Some solid defense from Ayton. The Suns trailing. Here's Durant. And Embiid pulls it down. And for the 76ers, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Dedmon passes to Embiid. And here's Maxey, defended by Paul. Down low, tries again. Here's Dedmon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Dedmon's got 5 points now in the quarter. Suns trail by 4. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
And it's Paul penetrating. Durant kicks to Paul. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Well, just such great form. Chris Paul so very efficient from that spot on the floor.
Maxey passes to Harden. Back to Maxey. To the inside. Harden looking it over. The tray. They get it back.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Assisted by
a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Okogie inside the three-point line. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Harden right side. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker the pass to Durant. Embiid with the steal. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Embiid. In the corner. Harden. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Harden's got 8 points.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Durant wide open. He fires. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Maxey passes to Harris. Now here's Dedmon. Harris inside. He's covered by Ayton. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
Wow, Tobias is nice. He's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
To the right side. Okogie for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden finds Dedmon. Kicks it out to Harden. Harris outside. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Dedmon sets the screen, and then he slashes to the appropriate place on the floor.
Embiid with the steal. Dedmon passes to Harris. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away. And threatening here.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Sixers, 34. The Suns, 26.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Payne. Also, Terrence Rosso. Bismack Biyombo is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Baisley in at the power forward position. Ross against Melton. Back to Harrell. The pass to Milton. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Milton kicks to Niang, and that one drops for him. Niang's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Biyombo, the pass to Ross. Here's Payne. Back to Ross. Stolen by McDaniels. Harrell dishes to McDaniels. Back to Harrell. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Milton kicks to Niang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Payne can't hit. The 76ers leading by 10. Melton passes to Niang. Inside, there's Harrell. It's Biyombo with the rebound. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Ross passes to Biyombo. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
It's intercepted. Down low. Here's Biyombo. Passes it to Baisley. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 8. Harrell finds McDaniel. Picked by Harrell to the middle. Got a piece of it. Pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Shot from the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns trail by 8. Up top, Ross. He's guarded by Melton. Here's Baisley. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:11 left to play in the third. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here. Well, Harrell gets up there, and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
To the inside, here's Biyombo. Misses in close. The 76ers leading by 10. Milton on top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He kicks it to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Over Warren. Shot by McDaniels. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The shot by Baisley. No good. Now, here's Milton. Inside, Niang, and he could not get that one to go. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hard it can be. Sometimes, you know, Greg gets it to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right.
And so it's the Philadelphia 70. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 10. Paul kicks to Booker. Durant in the corner. He takes it in. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Timeout called the 76ers. And the 76ers making a change here. Edmonds checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Improving his overall offensive game. It's going to be limited touch time for Dedmon, but doing the right things in this one.
Ball against Harden. Here's KD. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Maxey looking it over. To the paint. Harden against KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
Suns trail by 10. Ayton a screen on Maxey. Paul right side shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Durant. The layup missed. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Harden the best to Dedmon. Out to the right wing. Maxey kicks to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy
every time down the floor.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
The pass to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia. Harris against KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Right wing. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Suns trail by 14. Durant deciding where to go with it. And he drives in. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Paul. KD on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
That's some nifty ball handling by Durant there, but also extremely effective.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Sun shooting 51% from the field. They'll take it. Dedmon passes to Maxey. Dedmon a screen. Harden left side. Harris outside. And here we go. Here's a Kogi. Look at that. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. A shot by Harden. Wide open. And Embiid throws it down.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
So many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Philadelphia foul. Joel Embiid. That's his second.
And he makes the first.
First team foul. At the line for the Suns.
So he gets them both. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Maxey in the corner. Dedmon trying to break free. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So the 76ers win it even early on in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.